Welcome into the Extra Point presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on 710 Old Hickory Boulevard for Nashville's best meat and threes, craft beers, and more. The neighborhood meets at the corner. Zach, the Vols lost a lot of star power on their football team from a year ago. Josh Dobbs. Everybody in college football knew who Josh Dobbs was. Obviously, Jalen Hurd, Derek Barnett, Alvin Kamara. The list goes on and on. Who is the new face of Tennessee football for this upcoming 2017 season?
I think it's a tough question. I think first, the face of this football program is Butch Jones. I think it is the head coach of the Tennessee Volunteers because his could be on the hot seat. You never know on how the season goes. But if I had to pick a player, I would have to go with Juwan Jennings. Had 7 touchdowns last year as a sophomore and really had the epic Hail Mary catch against Georgia in Athens. That thing was shared virally, all over the world.
Crazy, yes.
So I think he got some notoriety there, and he's the known commodity coming into 2017. I think he's going to make a big impact on whoever the quarterback is, whether it's Garantano or Dormady. I'm going to go with Juwan Jennings, the junior wide receiver.
I think you're right. Butch Jones is the number one face, but that's the same thing with every college football program. Whoever the quarterback will be a face of the program, but Juwan Jennings is going to be the guy that CBS shows highlights of when it comes into the game against Florida. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to go defense for you because Cam Sutton, Derek Barnett, Jalen Reeves-Maben were the leaders of that defense a year ago. Now they're all in the NFL. I'm going with linebacker Darren Kirkland Jr. He got hurt last year early on and was just never the same with that ankle injury. I think he's athletic enough, he's fast, he's a good enough linebacker. He's also going to be a big-time leader for the middle of the defense, and Bob Shoop knows his defense has to be way better if Tennessee wants to even contend for the SEC East this year, and Darren Kirkland Jr. is the most important piece in that defense.
He may be the most important piece in the defense, but he's not known. And
that's what I'm saying, because he was a sophomore last year, and he got hurt and missed all the time. If he would have played an entire sophomore season, he would be more known.
I get it.
I think he's going to be more known when we talk about Darren Kirkland Jr. in the middle of October, November, when Tennessee is halfway through its season.
Yeah, well, it also depends on how the year goes on what the face is. I think it's too much time to have Darren Kirkland Jr. as the face of your program, and I don't think that's a good thing.
All right, he's the face of the Tennessee defense, in my opinion. You took the good one with Juwan Jennings and Butch Jones.
You asked me, I told you.
I know that. We agree on that. And the quarterback, if it's Dormady or Garantano, they will also be a face as well.
All right, so where's John Kelly in all this? Because he got some playing time because of the Hurd situation.
Yeah.
Does John Kelly, could he be the face?
He definitely could be a face. I think he's not quite on the faces of Mount Rushmore for Tennessee's 2017 year, but he will be a face that will grow and grow. But the fact that he was behind, really, if you're talking about rushing leaders at Tennessee that people know, Dobbs, Hurd, and Kamara were all way more popular than John Kelly.
But he's the starter now.
I agree with that. And he will grow and get bigger and bigger and become more recognizable. It's just he has a lot further to go than Darren Kirkland Jr.
I disagree. I think John Kelly is closer to Juwan Jennings than Kirkland Jr.
Well, we just love to disagree. And that's today's Extra Point, brought to you by Corner Pub in Brentwood on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.